To go on YouTube. This is the first video I've ever made. I was lucky enough to secure the name Truth Sleuth. I thought it was pretty cool. Been real hesitant to make a video because I'm a pretty shy person and I feel like an idiot staring at this camera talking to myself. But I feel drawn to this forum and because of the exchange of ideas. You have the ability to reach out to people without being filtered and possibly find community with other like minds very easily compared to even social media. Over the past few months, I've seen more and more polarization between the groups of people that I live around. I live in a rural area, and I have lots of friends that you would consider being on the right, people that are conservative minded and hold values similar to those of Christian people. And then I hang out with people in the festival scene, music festivals, and a lot of these people obviously are a little bit more drawn to the left. And I've found myself somewhere in the middle of that. And as time goes on, the news stories that I'm seeing have been making me more concerned and more vocal on Facebook about my own views. And I guess in a way, I've played devil's advocate plenty of times, and I am trying to bring up schools of thought that are of neither the left or the right per se. Try to be right down square, down the middle, I guess. Say for instance, for example, something like abortion. You've got people that say that they're taking the moral high ground by choosing. Everybody thinks they're taking the moral high ground, but people on the left that are pro-choice, they in other areas of their political thought think that they have the moral high ground over the right because the right is full of bigots. Yet pro-choice is a stance of like the right essentially to take a life. So it's a little bit self-righteous to say that you have the moral high ground if you're gonna turn around and do things like that. So I feel like there's different areas of this where people can come together. There's a lot of division right now, and I've lost many friends on Facebook from the festival scene because of things that I've been saying and challenging the left. It seems like right now there is a status quo, there is a narrative, and if you speak against that narrative, you will be ostracized. You will be attacked, not attacked by what you are saying, but you will have ad hominem attacks thrown at you. And that's the thing that has really drawn me to want to speak on YouTube and to try to find like minds. I enjoy good debate with people. I think that is how we get to the bottom of things. But here, as of late, with the whole thing with Trump rising to power, nobody wants to have a discussion now. As soon as you go and you are against people on the left with what you're saying, you are met with nothing but brick walls, people flinging shit at you. Nobody wants to come up with a rational argument. Nobody will even seem to want to challenge you. And the way that they do this is by acting like they have the high ground. They are of moral superiority, so they don't even want to go step down to your level and speak to you. And they call it, hateful, homophobic, uh, transphobic, yeah, any of these things, just because you're trying to bring up issues that you see in this. And I get that there are a lot of views that people take where it's like, oh, fuck those people. But there is a large group of people that are out there trying to have conversations that are not completely the opposite of what your views are. And I just challenge people to try to find that with your friends. And there's a lot of people, we focus on the negative a lot, and as bad as it is, I think it's a necessary thing. It's a necessary evil. It's evolution taking care of us and trying to prevent problems. So yeah, just this is the first video I've made, and I hope that I can find it in me to make more of these, and hopefully I can get some feedback from people that if y'all will see this, talk back to me, send some likes, dislikes, comments, whether you like it or not. Communication is what I'm looking for, because in the rural area that I'm in, I don't really have access to many people that even care about these things. Whenever you get into the country, people just kind of ride that bandwagon, and there's no real thought to it either. So yeah, I'm just looking for some people that are out there thinking, man. So yeah, this is Truth Sleuth. I'm gonna try to make more videos, get to the bottom of this, and yeah, y'all send me some feedback, please.